Thursday, July 31st, took us to Saratoga, and track was muddy and they were off the turf. And I hope everybody had better things to do on this day because it's just one of those days where uh, just most races it scratch my head. Um, and a few horses winning that are very hard to for me to come up with. Of course, everybody has their own approaches to the game, but today was not a good fit for my plays. And I made one wager, and I posted with about 10 minutes to post time in race number 6. And I was going to wager on number 10, TUTHILLTOWN. And when I posted that on my YouTube channel at about 10 minutes to post time, it was 2 to 1. Ended up at 1.15 to 1, as you can see on the result chart. Finished third. Well, so much for that. So go to the bankroll and take a $4 loss and just move forward. Recapping uh, my selections for the entire card today at Saratoga. Certainly won't take long. As you can see, I wrote in my selections for off the turf there in red for races 1, 2, 5, 7, and 10. Um, Race 5, where I selected 218, the 8 was the winner, paying $6.90. And then in race number 8, my top pick, Caffrey, won, paid $5.40, and had the exact cold, which paid $4.15. And that was it for winners on that card. So we'll move forward gladly to a new day and Friday. There'll still be a good chance that there'll be at least some races taken off the turf. And indeed, if that happens, the same process applies where once the scratches are announced, then I'll handicap the races again and make new selections and put them on my YouTube channel. Go to my homepage and click on posts, and that's where my selections will be posted at least half an hour before race number 1. Uh, Speaking of race number 1, that's where I'm going to try a play. And my pick will be number 2, Moneybags Milton. And this 2-year-old maiden colt is making his career debut for trainer Amelia Green, and gets the services of Irad Ortiz Jr., which is certainly a nice plus. Now, as you'll see in the breeding stats, this colt is well has proper breeding to expect a good effort first time out. So both sides of the breeding are nicely above average for getting their foals to win at first asking. And the trainer Amelia Green, according to Briss, has put out 9 first-time starters. Hasn't won with any, but 4 of the 9 have hit the board, and that's a pretty good on the board percentage. So obviously, she knows how to get the horses ready for their career debut. And with this one properly bred, uh, or has the good breeding to expect a decent chance of winning while making a career debut. give this one a whirl as my play. Of course, I only had the dirt races to choose from to find a play because we don't. I have no idea the night before if they'll stay on the turf or not. And looking there at the sire report, Moneybags Milton by Central Banker, 27 previous winners of this type of race, which is a maiden dirt race for younger horses. And 52% of those 27 winners have come at 6 furlongs, while the average is 27%. So certainly a nice positive there. And the layoff figure of 110, or 10% above average, for getting those 27 winners to win while making their career debut. Going to the broodmare sire stats. The broodmare sire for Moneybags Milton is Warrior's Reward. 28 previous winners over the last 3 years for this type of race. 21% have come at 6 furlongs, and the layoff figure of 165, or 65% above average, for getting those maiden winners to win at while making their career debut. And horse also has good mud breeding. I forgot to mention that in the sire report, but if you went back and looked, the mud percentage is 23.6, and here for the broodmare sire is 16.4, while the average is 15.6. So wet track shouldn't be a problem either. Going to the trainer stats, and as mentioned before, there's not much there, and that's what my trainer report shows, is that Amelia Green uh, hasn't had uh, any younger maiden winners. Um, so it's really nothing to be gained there. The stats I mentioned for Brisnet gives indication that she does pretty well getting her uh, maidens ready to win or to run well while making their career debut. So we'll see how it goes, and I hope you have a wonderful Friday. And we got better weather coming for the weekend, dry and much cooler. So should be a good weekend of racing. Talk to you tomorrow.